Why I dance. And why is that important? Self-reflection. For me, why I dance, uh, or why I try to learn this art is to be able to convey emotion, to be able to tell stories, my stories or other people's stories. Like in Wedding Dress, one of my early inspirations, the K-pop dance video. Taeyang, the singer and dancer, was telling a story about how his friend cucked him. And he was also expressing how that made him feel. He was sad. But also having fun, like Boa at that concert. And connecting with the audience. Justin Timberlake too. Having fun with friends. And it was important for me to reflect on why I dance. Because if I didn't know why I danced and I just danced, I might head in the wrong direction. Or I might start dancing in a way that wasn't making me better or improve or wasn't fun for me anymore, which would lead to me quitting dance. But, understanding why I dance, okay, emotion, expressing emotion, storytelling, having fun with friends, having fun with audience. Well, now that I know that, I can dance for those reasons, or I can dance to fulfill those needs. Knowing that I have these dance needs, knowing that I have a need to use dance to express emotion, tell stories, have fun with friends. This sort of takes me to, I did this experiment. I think this is in 2019 still. My first love story. I went to Rome and was about to quit VR, quit life. But I came back. And I had a story to tell. I use the song to express something that happened in Rome. I'd broken up with my partner for 2 years. I went to Rome where we said we would meet. They didn't go. I was sitting there alone, and I had this revelation. I was blinded and alone and in the dark for the longest time, and I just suddenly saw. I had this epiphany. And suddenly the world sort of opened up, and I could see again. It was scary. But and it was a lot to take in, but it was something that I wanted to do. And I knew I had to face myself, and I had to change, and I wanted to, I needed to, And I looked for ways to change. I looked for ways to become a better person, because I was an asshole, which is how I got into that mess in the first place, the breakup. And I needed to work on myself. And I needed to stop being depressed. Okay, hang on, let me phrase that. I was depressed, but I was sort of had this epiphany and could take the first step out. So I just made that shit up just now, just watching the dance. This is past Konata telling me, present Konata, the story, which is another reason why it's meaningful. So I can remember things, because again, memory of a goldfish. I forget the details, and Konata right now just told me what happened. I hope that made sense. Oh, this is painful. Yeah, and basically what I realized after the Rome trip was I needed to let them go. It was really painful, but I knew I had to do it, and I wanted to do it for me and for them. No matter how painful it was. And hard it was. Yeah. Basically, I was moving around way too much for me to comprehend what the heck was happening. And that's another thing I'll be talking about later. But what I did get from that was the pain and the hurt, but like still trying to have to push through. I also use dance to convey a message to my friends. That no matter how hard things get, I mean, your friends will be there, we'll be here, I'll be here, and we'll get through it, we'll get through the day together. And let's remember the happy times and the good things, and let's make more fun memories as friends together. There's a lot that we could do today. Have fun and be happy. We have control over that. I'm doing it right now. This is what this is. And everything's going to be daijoubu. Yeah, that was my message. And, you know, here's my hand. DM me anytime. Talking about sad stuff. Talked about happy stuff. Here's some angry stuff. Yeah. Yeah, some asshole fucking crossed me, and I was not happy. I was ready to set somebody on fire. Oh yeah. And I stumbled into something. This is another new thing. I never danced while I was this angry before. And when I did, and when I sort of let my heart pick the songs, my body just expressed what it wanted to express. No thinking, no brain, no plan. I knew exactly what I wanted to say to that asshole, that fucker. And I'm saying it right here. Fucking cross me. Yeah, like fuck you. You know I'm awesome. You know, shut the fuck up. Enough jibber jabber. Bitch. So the thing that I stumbled upon, aside from being angry, is remember before that Let Go song where I went and flailed everywhere? I don't do that here. And this is the only time I did that, maybe in the next like 2 years. And I just stumbled upon it. And it was the idea of not over dancing. In the future, you know, fast forward to 2021, I would learn that it's the right way to do it is to listen to the music, and I'll explain that later too. But here I stumbled into it because I had this so much emotion. I had such a clear idea of what I wanted to do and not do, right? This is such a specific flavor of anger that I'm going to exclude anything that's not my flavor of anger and just talk about this flavor of anger. So everything had meaning, everything had intent, everything existed for a reason. Unlike my flailing. When I flail, I'm just trying to fill up space and time in the song, right? And here I didn't. Because I knew exactly when I had to move and when I didn't have to move. Because I had this thing I wanted to say. And nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. So. Motherfucker. So yeah. Anyways. This particular dance puzzled some people who were trying to help me out. I think it puzzled them in that they were like, how are you able to dance as if you were listening to the music, but you haven't learned how to listen to the music yet? And you don't understand what listening to... I didn't understand what listening to music is here. And I can explain it now. The reason was I had such a clear idea of what I wanted to say and not say. So the result I got was good, but the way I got there wasn't necessarily the right way to get there. Or not, I don't know about right or wrong, but like it wasn't the steady, constant way of achieving this result, which is listening to music. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Let's move on. Basically, it achieved the result of no wasted effort, and everything had intention. As if I was listening to it, but I wasn't. Boop. So just to sort of cap off my dance, my purpose isn't to look good. If my purpose was to look good, I probably would have quit a long time ago. I'd probably quit right now if that were my purpose right now, because I don't think I'll ever look good. But the thing that keeps me going and the thing that pushes me to want to improve from a technical standpoint is because when I showed some of my dances to people, they didn't understand what I was trying to convey. Maybe they were able to get, oh, konata's sad, konata's angry, konata's happy, but the farther and farther I got, the more I wanted. Okay, I wanted you to know what kind of sad. Am I sad because, of a breakup? Am I sad because I lost my friends? Am I sad because I'm depressed? Am I some blend of sad and anger? Am I sad because I hate myself? Am I angry at myself? Am I angry at somebody else? Am I happy because of self-love? Because I love my friends? Because I love this person? I want that. I want to be able to convey that, and I wasn't able to do it, being a bad dancer. So I had to improve, and I had to learn how to do it, because I know it's possible. Dancers are able to convey very subtle emotions. So, yeah, and I guess the driving force behind that is if I can't get my feelings off my chest, I'll die. It's that simple. That's what drives me. Have you ever had a feeling that you felt that even you didn't know what you were feeling, but it's so heavy and you needed to get it out? You needed to understand what it was. You needed to tell somebody else so they understood how you felt. And if you couldn't, it would kill you. That's why I dance. Chapter 7.